every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 228th day of my challenge, where I'm gonna try something which I feel like this will be one of the most fun recipe tryings I've done so far, just because I'm gonna try Laura's, what was the name? Simple Halloween Cupcakes decoration ideas, was it? Something along those lines. And even though it's so random, like season-wise, but a day will come and this video will be quite relevant. Not so much today, but hey, that doesn't mean I won't have fun today. So before we move on into the, well, ingredients kinda, I do want to mention that I'm gonna use chocolate cupcakes and buttercream frosting, which I've made earlier. So if you're interested, I will leave the links to those videos in the description box down below. And then a couple of other ingredient mentionings, which, oh my god, you will laugh, you guys. So I needed fine green sprinkles, and by the way, shopping was such a fun activity because it was literally like a creative quest to find something similar of what Laura used. And don't be discouraged if you cannot find them, because trust me, I couldn't find single one thing that would be exactly what I needed. So, starting with some green sprinkles. I needed fine green sprinkles, and it looks like I do have them, right? You know what it is? I took sesame seeds, green food coloring, I mixed it into some water, and then I soaked the sesame in it like overnight, and it dried out. And now I have green sprinkles. I mean, with all this sweetness going on, I'm pretty positive that no one will even notice that they're not sprinkles, but like sesame seeds. Besides, there will be a tiny thing of healthiness on the cupcakes, heavily decorated cupcakes. The next thing is the, what was the name? Corn candy? This will be the corn candy for me. So basically it's like triangular shaped candy, which this is what I found. I couldn't find corn, like exactly those colorings of corn candy, but hey, triangular candy it is. And colors somewhat fall into the category, like autumn category. And then I also wanted to mention, again, don't be discouraged if you cannot find something. For example, I couldn't really find, you need some orange buttercream frosting, so I couldn't really find orange food coloring, but I did have at home already yellow and red one. So guess what that makes? Orange. So I'm pretty sure you will see all the differences in just a second. I highly suggest you go watch the original video of Laura's just so that you could compare. Oh, another thing, the last one I promise, is that I will not try the cupcakes like in the same line, in the same order like Laura did, just because, well, I have some like frosting and piping bag logistics going on, so I will rearrange the pumpkin tryings. But other than that, I'm so excited because this, believe it or not, will be my first like cupcake frosting decorating thing in my life, so I feel it will be so fun. So let's go over all the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need some cupcakes, white buttercream frosting, green buttercream frosting, and some orange buttercream frosting as well, red hots or any red round shaped candy, candy corn, fine green sprinkles, red sprinkles, some mixed sprinkles as well, little pumpkin sprinkles, and some little pumpkins on toothpicks. Okay, I'm so excited. So the first cupcake will be the Boo Cupcake. I'm gonna use the orange buttercream frosting, green one with the finest hole there, you cannot even see, and the green sprinkles sprinkles. So the first thing I will do, I will evenly spread with a butter knife some of the orange frosting. Then using the green frosting, I'm gonna write boo. And then using green sprinkles, I'll just sprinkle all around the edges. Oh my god, okay, that's so cool. From the very beginning. And I worked so hard on making it even. Oh well, that's okay. Man, I should have left some space for the exclamation mark, but no, there's not really space for that. But it's so cool, oh my god. Okay, the next one, the spider web cupcake. I'm gonna use the same green icing with the fine tip, and then I also have some white. Oh my god. Ruta, calm down. A white frosting with a larger round tip. Again, I put it into a Ziploc bag. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna frost the top of the cupcake with the white frosting, starting from the center with one even layer. Then take the green one, add a dot in the very center, and then circle it with circles. The next one bigger than the other one. And once that's done, where's my toothpick? I totally needed a toothpick, so I will find a toothpick and then run it from the center dot towards the outer edge a few times, creating a spider web. Okay, that's far from being an even layer. So funny. Oh my god, I feel like this would have been easier with a butter knife. Oh well, oh well. I do want to make it a little bit more even because, you know, excellent frosting skills and whatnot. The next cupcake is a sprinkly cupcake, and I'm totally making their names up just to call them somehow. So I have the same white frosting with a round tip. I brought in some orange frosting and I added what is, for me anyways, the largest star tip I own. I really should buy a bigger one, but let's see, maybe it will work out. And again, I put it into a Ziploc bag. It never really worked for me with these tips in Ziploc bags, but we'll see, maybe today is the day. And also I have some mixed sprinkles. So what I'm gonna do, and this will be quite cool actually, alternating with white and orange, I'm gonna put a white dot and then orange flower or star, I guess. Again, white, orange, and I'm gonna cover the whole top of the cupcake with that, and then top it with some sprinkles. And man, I'm like running out of breath with excitement. If you could see me in real life, like you would understand just how much I'm loving this. Okay, my dots are so not like dots. Oh, my last one! So perfect! So cool. Now the mummy cupcake. So for that, I'm gonna use the same frosting with a round tip. And I also brought a new one. Can you count how many already I made? I feel like so many. So another piping bag, Ziploc bag with a little bit of white frosting and a flat tip. And also some candy. Now, preferably, you do want some red candy. I really thought there will be red candy inside of that pack, but oh well, I guess these will be my red candies for today. So I'm gonna put 3 dots with a round tip, stick the candies on top. These will be the eyes and nose, and then using a flat tip icing, I'm gonna create randomly these kind of mummy stripes, you know, like mummy look. So I will cover a little bit of the eyes, but not really, like they will be peeking through. I will cover the nose, and then once everything's done, I'm gonna clean up with a butter knife. cool. Oh my god. This is definitely such a cool design, but you do want a little bit bigger candies just because, you know, they're, I feel like, a little bit too small. But let's finish up. And now the pumpkin cupcake, and I'm starting to feel sad because I already feel that it's about to end and I don't want it. This is so fun. Okay, so I'm done with the white frosting. I brought back the orange one with what seems to have been a large star tip. I also have green sprinkles and the pumpkins on what seems to be really large toothpicks. So this will go like so. I will take the orange icing and cover the pumpkin with the stars like all over. Then sprinkle heavily with green sprinkles and stick 3 pumpkins into, like, in the middle. I don't know, we'll see, because these are really long and big, I feel like. So fun! And now the Spikey Cupcake. So I have the same orange frosting with a star tip. I have my candy corn and some red sprinkles, and it will go quite similarly at the very beginning, at least, as the previous cupcake. I will cover the top of this cupcake with stars, like all over, and then into each star I'm gonna stick my candy corn like that side down. Now the question, which I need to, what's this? Okay, this one I will not use. Should I make like so or like different? I need to decide that. And then I'm gonna sprinkle with some red sprinkles. Okay, and the very last, which makes me so sad, design I'm gonna try is the pumpkin sprinkles cupcake. I have the same orange frosting with a star tip, what I call my pumpkin sprinkles, just like small orange candy, which I totally picked out from that colorful candy box, and then the green sprinkles. So this one I will frost from outside in this classic like cupcake frosting, you know, when you build up and make like this pointy tip. Then I will cover it like heavily with the pumpkin sprinkles and some green sprinkles over the top as well. Oh, that was not a good idea. Not a good idea. Should I try to put it back on? What should I do? I feel like the more I'm trying to fix it, the more I'm ruining it. But I feel I will... really? I will repeat this again. Just let me save this one. Okay, distraction tactics. I'm gonna sprinkle with green sprinkles and then stick the pumpkins. Yes, good idea, good idea. Okay, take 2 on the pumpkin sprinkles cupcake. And for the last cupcake, I think I'm gonna make the Spikey Cupcake just because it looks really fun and impressive. And I do have a lot of orange frosting left, so last cupcake. decorated cupcakes in my life. Like, I did frost them in some recipes when I was trying on this challenge, but I never did anything like this. This is so fun. I can totally see how kids would love this, and this kind of like looking at this makes me wish we celebrated Halloween. We don't really, because this is such a fun activity. I can totally see how you could do that with friends, or you could even make it like a themed party for your girlfriends, of course. Like, you know, bake some cupcakes, prepare all the decorations, and then decorate together, because this is loads of fun. Like, I'm telling you, I was sad when I was running out of cupcakes, because I have, by the way, so much frosting left. If you're like, while looking at the original recipe, that buttercream frosting recipe, if you're thinking, oh, I should maybe make a whole batch just because, you know, I'm decorating, maybe I will need more frosting or whatever, you definitely shouldn't do that, because that's exactly what I did. Looking at my remainder of the buttercream frosting, I thought, you know, that looks a little bit too little. I will decorate, I will need lots of frosting, and I did the second batch because I did half of it before, as the whole recipe is for 24, well, it says for 24 cupcakes. So now I literally have almost half of my frosting left, and I feel like I should just bake 12 more cupcakes, maybe not these ones, some other ones, just, you know, for the variety, but I should definitely do that just because I have lots and lots of frosting left. What else? Well, now, you know, I feel I should go because I have a pressing question, which cupcake to eat. I mean, I already tried one yesterday. It's awesome, but now they look so cute. I could stand here like for 5 minutes, stare at them and not be able to choose. So as I have my tea ready, I know you're busy. You already saw me trying this cupcake. I will run away and do that thinking on my own. So I really hope that this was fun and helpful. If you've never tried decorating cupcakes, do that. Like, no matter how old you are, you will love this, because I mean, look at them, and I did this for the first time. Just imagine how fun it would be if you tried and you saw this, you know, being born under your hands. Like, it's so cool. So if you want, go and check the original recipe below or there. The written one, as always, is in the description box down below. Actually, there was no written recipe. I just wrote it myself by looking at what Laura was doing. So I hope that's helpful. That's it. I have to run. Serious questions are waiting for me. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!